We have a couple clips of Trump in Pennsylvania rambling incoherently to a crowd that pales in comparison in the sizes of Kamala's rallies, where he says some more lies, of course, some more horrendously bad stuff, and we're going to go over all of that here.
Joe Biden ought to get up and say, you're threatening a candidate, a former president and a candidate, and if you do anything to him, it's okay. Look, it's a very dangerous business, but Biden ought to say, you do anything to him, we're going to blow you off the face of the earth, and then we're not going to have any problems. Right? But he can't say that. Other presidents would say that. He just can't probably get the words out.
So let me get this straight. He's a candidate, a former president, and a candidate. Cool story, bro. And more importantly, he's talking about Iran here, who's been hacking his campaign emails, gaining intelligence, this kinds of thing, which is hilarious, because when Russia did this to Hillary, his team took the information with open arms. Kamala, by the way, has refused to take it from Iran. Trump then went on to say it was a hoax. He laughed and mocked Hillary. MAGA did as well for years after. He never threatened Russia like he's saying Biden should to Iran, never said anything to him, and now even praises their dictator. But when the tables are turned, we're supposed to pretend this is like a serious thing. And MAGA goes along with it too. Like, they have no qualms about exposing their hypocrisy. Who wants to bet that when he loses, he's going to say, well, they worked with Iran and da-da-da-da-da, even though he actually worked with Russia in 2016. But Joe Biden shouldn't do a damn thing because Trump didn't. And if Harris wanted to respond exactly how Trump did, she'd have her campaign take the information that Iran has. But luckily, we have a candidate on the Democratic side who is morally above where Trump has ever been in his life. And also, why is this crowd cheer at things that would undoubtedly start World War III? People say that Democrats want war, and then they cheer on the Republican nominee talking about blowing a country off the face of the earth for hacking his campaign emails. Are we being the utmost for real right now?
Crooked Joe Biden became mentally impaired, sad. But lying Kamala Harris, honestly, I believe she was born that way. There's something wrong with Kamala, and I just don't know what it is, but there is definitely something missing. And you know what? Everybody knows it.
She is 20 years younger and 20 times smarter than Trump, ran circles around him at the debate, and has been killing her interviews. Literally, not a single person is buying this. It's pretty funny also that Trump is so zeroed in as cognitive decline as his only lane of attack because it worked against Biden because, they're both bumbling old men. He now has to try to find a way to bring it to Kamala when, again, nobody's going to believe that. The only people who will push this is people who will push anything Trump says because they're in the cult. I mean, she passed the bar exam, worked as an AG. She's well articulated. I want to say like cross-examinations, but in those Senate hearings where she's going at people, I mean, she slaughters them. And she did the same to Trump in the debate. While Trump, meanwhile, is 78, literally drools while he's on stage, talks about no policies, rambles about things like sharks getting electrocuted, winning the Revolutionary War in 1776 by controlling airports, says nothing of substance, and instead just launches personal attacks on opponents or other countries when he's not too busy praising their dictators. And that's something you'll realize will be a common theme throughout these Trump rallies when we cover them. Trump will only ever attack others. He will never expand on policy.
She's a communist, you know that. I used to say Marxist, but unfortunately nobody knows what that is. Most people said, what's a Marxist? Is that a good thing or a bad? I said, I have to use the word communist, okay? You mind? Does anybody mind? It's close. And by the way, they're close enough.
I really wish somebody would ask him to define communism just one time, because no shot could he. To him, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are communists, which is hilarious. I mean, really stupid, ignorant. I don't know. There's a lot of words that could describe that, but I'll make it really, really easy to understand the stupidity in saying something like this. Communism is a moneyless, stateless, classless society. Which policies of Kamala Harris's pushes for these things? Because she obviously believes in money. She talks about tax cuts for families to put more money in these families' hands. Trump and Republicans say that she's part of the deep state. So apparently she's part of the state, wants to push it for the state, but also believes in no state, according to Trump. Somebody make that make sense to me. And she also has made no mention of removing class, and actually specifically talks about wanting to target her policies at the low and middle class. So it's almost like this makes absolutely no sense. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.